Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear judges. I'm number 5. Today, my topic is my favorite film. I love films, and I've seen many of them. Some of them were awful, but most of them were awesome. Among all the movies, I like cartoon animation the most, and my favorite one is called Zootopia. The brilliantly film offers a thoughtful, inclusive message that's as rich and timely as its gorgeous state-of-the-art animation. All the films remain fast and funny enough to keep younger viewers entertained. The leading characters in the story are Judy Hoops, the rookie bunny police officer, and Nick Wilde, the clever fox. The story is about the brave rabbit who is willing to help people, made up her mind to become a police officer. However, she fulfills her childhood dreams and became the first rabbit police officer in a city called Zootopia. After that, Judy was in charge of parking duty because everyone doubted her potential of helping people. In order to prove herself, she jumped at the opportunity to crack a case and solve the mystery. Finally, they worked together and solved all problems, and then lived happily ever after, just like every happy ending of Disney worked. This film has a plenty of merits, but what attracted me most is the story about Judy with a kind heart. I admire Judy very much, for she always tried to be a helpful girl. I sometimes feel very grateful when other people give me a hand. After these years, I realized that it's great to receive help from other people, but it feels even better to help others. I've been visiting a senior citizen centers with other students for a while. You may ask, how can a little kids like you help them? Yes, you're right. No matter how weak the candlelight is, it's still willing to light for others. We're just kids, but we're not what we look and do. For example, we spend some time talking and listening to the elderly. And that was good enough, because that was what they really needed. I met several interesting elderly people, and all of them had endless fascinating stories to tell. I believe that my visits did help them well, because they were feeling less lonely and isolated from the world. When I saw their faces bursting smiles, I knew it worked. By doing so, it gave me a chance to realize how much valuable I am to the society. In the end, I found my volunteer service actually turned to some precious and happy experiences. And I'd like to make a conclusion that happiness is consisted by helping people. Just like Judy Hoops in the film, she obtained happiness by helping people. My dear friends, my favorite film actually gives me an important lesson, which is, if we want to be happy, just try to help others. It doesn't matter how much you can give, as long as you try your best. You will soon find that there are so many smiling faces around you. Thank you for your attention.